Okay, here with John Schaefer because we are keeping it safer with Schaefer once again. Always good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too. Hey.
Okay, springtime.
Oh man, birds are chirping, grass is growing.
Yeah.
Got to start mowing the lawn, which I'm not really too thrilled about. I looked out today.
You can come mow my lawn.
That's right, right. So today we're going to talk about, and this has been a big deal this spring, over this year, is just the escrow shortages. And that's what we're going to get into. I've had several phone calls from clients.
Yeah, you keep getting these notes.
Yeah. So it's,
I know.
We're going to dig deep into that today. So anyway, just your escrow, your insurance, your property taxes, how that relates to your mortgage payment.
Walk us through that because a lot of people don't understand what escrow is all about.
Oh man, so your escrow, basically is your home insurance, your property taxes, your mortgage principal, and the mortgage interest. So that makes up your payment. So if your home insurance goes up and then let's say your taxes, Greene County or wherever you live at, taxes go up, your mortgage pays that out of your escrow.
Yes, it does.
For your stuff. So what happens is, if there's not enough money that held back your escrow, there's a shortage.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to talk about.
Well, it comes out of your pocket.
Right.
Any way you look at it, you're going to get it increased because they're not just going to pay it out of goodwill.
Right. So what causes shortage? The biggest thing I've seen the last couple of years, or probably 4 years, is insurance has steadily rose. The rates have went up, and that's just due to the cost of building materials. Same way property taxes. Property taxes have all went up. And so these lending companies, most of them have not been on the forefront and be like, hey, we need to hold out more of your escrow to pay for this. So then there's a shortage. And then what happens is at this time of year, your loan company's coming back and saying, hey, your payment was $1,200 a month. We got to raise it to $1,600 a month because you're short $2,500 in your escrow. So how do we get there? Well, your insurance may have been $2,000 a year ago. They paid it out in June, and now it's went to $4,000. So they paid that. Your regular interest, as far as your Greene County taxes or wherever you live at, they may have only been $1,100. Now the last couple of years they're $1,800.
Okay,
so
this sounds like a lot of you're going to have to bite the bullet.
That's right. So how does it affect your house payment? Your payment's going to go up. We talked about. So how can we combat that? That's what we're talking about. Just like a bat, we're going to combat it.
Yeah.
So review your policy every year. Be aware of these changes. If your insurance rates on your home 3 years ago was at $1,500, it steadily rose $1,000 every year. Your escrow is going to be short. So you may want to shop your insurance. Give me a call. I'll shop your insurance. Make sure you're getting the best rate. When we compare those insurance rates, maybe you are getting the best deal. We can walk you through it. It depends on the age of the roof of your house.
Oh yeah,
and also several factors.
Yes.
So,
is there? Can you mess with your deductibles?
Yeah, we can raise your deductibles. You can appeal your property tax assessment. Maybe they assessed it wrong.
Yeah.
So don't panic. Sometimes what I do is a best practice every year is throw $500 every year towards your interest, and when it comes on your mortgage in December, so that way you're not short. Just review it. A lot of people, when you wait too late, and let's say your insurance paid out, last year in June, and now all of a sudden the mortgage company makes you aware in February, it's too late. That money is spent. It's like a checking account. They wrote the check. It's out. So
are these the kinds of things then that you can help people with, being, in the position that you are? You're not only keeping it safer, but you're also keeping it in line with safer by doing that.
And so what I try to do is just make sure, like I had a client last week that called me and was like, hey, what am I going to do? I'm short this amount of money. What can we do different? My loan company told me that I need to find cheaper insurance, down to like $1,500 or $1,800.
Right.
Okay. The deal is they're already short from last year, paying $3,900 on the homeowner's insurance.
Yes.
So there's no way, even if we wrote it this year, that's going to go forward for this year. That money's spent for last year.
Yeah.
So the best practice for them is write an excessive check, for $1,500 or $2,000.
Right.
If not, they got a budget now because their their mortgage payment went up.
Yeah, it's going to go up. All right, a lot of things out there, and of course, this is what you're here for.
Yes.
People want to make an appointment, want to be able to speak with you, learn all that you have to offer.
All right.
How do they do that?
So you can give me a call at 417-766-4689. You can get out your flip phone, I like to call it, scan that QR code, if you're tech savvy, and then that'll put a direct link to us here at the Resource Center Insurance, and then who knows, maybe one day I'll come mow your lawn.
Great. I'm going to see if I can arrange for that. Always good to talk to you, John. Keeping it safer with Schaefer.